Good morning. Murakami recites new short story at Tokyo event. Just 1,100 lucky audience members heard the first reading of Haruki Murakami's yet to be published short story Kaho on March 1st. And Murakami himself read it to the audience. That's very nice. The reading took place at the book event called the All Reads in Spring fundraiser for the Waseda International House of Literature Library at Murakami's alma mater in Tokyo, also featuring the author Mieko Kawakami. Murakami said his story was freshly made only about 10 days ago. Good morning, my baby. He added that he wrote it for the event. The last Murakami short story released was first person singular more than 3 years ago. His prolific work also includes essays, nonfiction, and translation. Murakami, relaxed and casually dressed in sneakers, jeans, and a dark jacket, said writing a story to be recited was not easy. It's actually quite hard to write a new story for reciting, he said, because its content and style have to allow for it to be read aloud, and it has to be quite short. The story still came out too long, he said, and he read it in two parts during the event at Waseda University. You need to recognize which you read or read on this content. Journalists at the event were allowed to report story names but not their content. Now 75 and one of the world's most popular and acclaimed novelists, Murakami debuted with Hear the Wind Sing in 1979, wow, that long ago, 4 years after he began writing while running a jazz bar in Tokyo. His 1987 romantic novel Norwegian Wood was his first bestseller, establishing him as a young literary star. His latest best-selling full-length novel, The City and Its Uncertain Walls, was released in 2023 in Japan, although it has not yet been published in the English language. Not yet, huh? Discussion. What are your thoughts on Murakami reading his unpublished short story? It's very special. I think I would like it very much. Are you familiar with Haruki Murakami's work? Have you read any of his books? Actually, I haven't read it, but yet I would appreciate if he would read it to me, yes. Were you surprised to learn Murakami wrote the short story just 10 days before the event? Nah, I think he can do that, yeah. If you could hear any author read their work aloud, who would you choose? Who would I choose? I don't know. Do you usually prefer reading books or listening to audiobooks? Prefer reading books, yes. For the discussion, are you an avid reader? No. What was the last book you read? Still cannot complete to read the Hoshi no Oji-sama ne. What genres of books do you prefer? Are there any genres you dislike? What would you say is the best book you've read in English? Do you typically try to finish every book that you start reading? No, I really don't do that. If writing novels is like planting a forest, then writing short story is more like planting a garden. Yeah, Haruki Murakami. I can say that. Yeah. Have you ever written a short story? I used to, and I once tried before.